Hey Aquarius, welcome, welcome. We're going to go ahead and do your weekly read for the week of September 22nd through the 28th. Let's jump right in and see what messages we've got going on for this week. We've got Om Shakalaka, let your freak flag fly, and breathe like you know how. Inhale that good shit. Exhale that bad shit. I feel like you're letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, anything negative this week, and you're just breathing in all the good things that life has to offer. You're really not um allowing anything negative to loom in your energy. Okay. I feel like this week you're really just kind of tapping into your meditative state. You're letting bullshit fly. If it doesn't align with how you think, with the things that you are working on, you're letting it go. Okay. You're not holding on to any negative feelings. You're not harboring anything that doesn't serve you for your better purpose or your higher good. You're just not, you're living a very uh, uh like how do you say it? Yoga life, like a very hmm peaceful week this week. You're really just recentering, grounding yourself. Okay, you're just not really letting the little things affect you as much as they used to. And that's what I feel for you this week. Yeah, I feel like some of you reached your breaking point and you have reached your limit. You've been tested like no one's business. And so now you're not uh, you're not allowing anyone to enter that sacred space that you hold so close and that you protect so much, okay? Not everyone's gonna get the key to your heart anymore. I feel like only those who are supposed to be there will be there. Okay. And you're holding on to your peace, you're holding on to your mental sanity, you're holding on to your um I feel like you're holding on to your self-respect, your self-worth this week. And there is someone who you may have had in the past that possibly split things with you or broke up with you or left you behind at one point, that is really missing you, is missing the connection that you guys had before. This person could have been someone that you really kind of gave your all to, but wasn't meant to stay in your life. And some of you may be having some sort of like rebound and having reckless sex. That's not for everyone, but that is for someone out there that maybe felt the need to pay back. And so just be careful because reckless love and reckless sex can lead to unwanted things. I'm hearing STDs or pregnancies. So definitely be careful with, having those rebound sex. For some of you, you may have some sort of addiction. Um, that you are working with, whether that's a toxic attachment to drug, alcohol, or some sort of sexual addiction. I'm getting here for some of you as well. So just be careful with that this week. There may be something in your energy that could be really pointing to unhealthy addictions this week. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Some of you are just really dabbling into unprotected sex. So yeah, just be very careful. There's someone out here that's really being very, very reckless to kind of soothe that emptiness or void that they have. So that's coming up in your read for this week. Resist temptation. If this is you and you feel like doing these things, it's not going to come out well for you. So just be very mindful. All right. Some of you are just not thinking of the consequences and you're living more in the moment. And that is all great and dandy until something happens, right? That is not aligned with what you had planned. So be very careful. There is a divine masculine, and this could be both female or male, however you interpret it, in your energy that's coming in for you this week. Um, this person is coming in with their own set of issues. They could be kind of lost or also like on some rebound. Um, and they may be mirroring your behavior, so that's never good. Just be mindful of that, okay? That type of energy. Okay. Some of you may still feel a little bit confused, but there is something else coming in here for you. You're going to work on changing your thought process and the things that you are doing that are not really serving you your higher good. Okay. Addiction keeps coming up, so definitely be very careful with that. Some of you may be addicting to online um spying on someone or social networks. Some of you may be really like addicted to social networks. So you may just be like really addicted to your phones or online shopping. I'm getting here too. Some of you are taking a trip this week or have a trip aligned this week. Um, yeah, I see a lot of addictions and self-medicating here. This read is mostly addiction. So just be very careful if you are a person who is prone to toxic traits or repetitive behaviors or addictive behaviors. Just be very careful not to delve into drug addictions here. May lead to some unwanted outcomes this week. Some of you need to rest, okay? Some of you are just truly, really mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted. And so you may need to take some time out of your day-to-day bustle to kind of just take some time to relax. Some of you need a vacation, okay? For others, I do see a vacation coming up for you, some sort of uh, getting away from reality, from your reality. Yeah, you're seeking harmony, you're seeking balance, you're seeking the peace, the happiness. Some of you are really using meditation and or yoga or um, doing some self-care this week, just really pouring into yourself and relaxing your brain. Your brain is overactive 95% of the time. So it's time to take a break from all of the thoughts. You might be hearing from someone in the past that regrets leaving you. All right. They regret the separation or the disconnect that they feel from you. Once again, someone is succumbing to um, unhealthy habits to cope with that separation. So if this is you, please, please, please be mindful. Do not drink and drive. Do not um, do anything you regret under the influence. It's going to get boring and tired soon. You're going to get sick of feeling numb. Okay. Some of you are just not really happy, right? I feel like some of you are just really going through the motions of this separation and or breakup, and you're going to come out of it sooner rather than later. I do feel like some of you are really trying to find your way through it all. I do feel like at some point you felt lost and like it was your fault, but understand that it had to happen. Karmically, it had to happen. Okay, this was not a connection that was supposed to stay for a long time. It was supposed to teach you something. So we need to take that for what it's worth. right? And work through it. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do. It is going to take some time for you to kind of bounce back, but I do feel like some of you are taking the opportunity to really rest, reflect on what you put into the relationship, that it didn't work, and taking that to another one, a new connection that will then give you full satisfaction, is what I hear. Be careful with pride. Some of you are just really prideful too. And, don't do things out of spite. They might come back to bite you. I do feel like there's a connection where you're going to be very vulnerable with this connection, and it's going to make you feel loved and valued and listened to. This person's gonna want to reach out to you again, but you're gonna pretend like you have a full schedule. You don't have time to talk to them. You're gonna be very dismissive. There's nothing that they can tell you that you're going to accept them to come back. I feel like it's done and over with. You did your share of mourning, and you're done. You're done with this connection. Although the person would love to have another chance, it's done and over with. You're very prideful, and you're not giving this connection another chance. It's over. Truly, like truly over. And I think that the person was trying to call your bluff, and they realized very quickly that you are not the one to mess with. All right, let's see what messages we've got. One message we have from Spirit: boundaries. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I mean, that's as clear as day. Set your boundaries, Aquarius, okay? Stick to your guns, okay? You are very much in your power. You are not allowing anything to penetrate you, okay? You're inhaling the good shit to exhale the bad shit. You're getting rid of all the negative attachments, the coping mechanisms that do not serve you. You're setting boundaries. You're not allowing anyone to really walk over you, not allowing anyone to play with your heartstrings. You are really setting the tone for what you want in a relationship and a connection that is going to be fruitful and long lasting this week. I feel like you're setting that boundary with whoever this is, and letting out the old and bringing in the new. Okay. And that's the energy for the week. Aquarius, thank you so much for stopping by. And until next week, bye.